Hello, welcome to Money Tree Savings. This is Reba. I'm so happy that you're here on this Tuesday where we will be doing our daily roll for your savings goals, our daily minis, and we're going to do some collabs today. So we will be doing our snowball fight, which may finish up today, down to some final participants, so we'll see how that goes. This may be the last episode of that snowball fight, which is what kind of I used to kick off my channel, just recording that snowball fight. So it's pretty special to me, and I am kind of sad to see it finish, but I am also excited that I was able to participate in it. I've really enjoyed it. And then I want to introduce probably 2 new collabs that I want to do on my channel. So I'm going to be calling this day Collaborations to Save Cash. So that's what we're going to be doing on this Tuesday. So we're going to start though with our weekly Positive Daisy message, and it says, "You deserve peace like wildflowers in spring." And I do hope that for all of you, that you find peace and that it abounds. So we'll put that there in the tree. And then we're going to start with our roll for your daily savings goals for Tuesday. And we're going to roll this color dot die to see which die we're going to roll to get our number for Tuesday. So we have a yellow, which is a D3. And this is a D3, so we'll roll that. And we got a 1. So for D3, I'm using my blue marker, and we'll put a 1 there. And then we're saving that money in this binder. I'm going to set that aside. We have our envelope for that in here, and the money in the back. Hopefully there's a 1 back here. Let's see. We have a 2. I can cash that in for 2 1s, so I'll put 1 of them back in this bank and 1 in the saving envelope. Whoops. So this is one of the long-term savings that I started for 2026, and this comes from Anna with Anna Banana Budgets. It's a freebie on her coffee shop if you want to join along, because this she printed or posted the first quarter, and it's really pretty and kind of fun, a little bit of randomness to a daily savings goal, so that's kind of nice. So I am enjoying it, and I will have every creator that I mentioned today linked below, so you can go to their YouTube channel, and from there you can get to their coffee shop and get a copy of that for yourself if you don't already have one. I highly recommend. Okay, and we're going to start off our Tuesday like we do every day with our daily minis, and I have here the 20, 30, $5, $6 that I put in here each day, and we will just add that to our bank envelope. And we have $36 worth of values on these cards, so I will shuffle these up, and we will just apply them to the individual envelopes. And if you've seen any number of my videos, you know that I change the way I do things in this a lot. I'm kind of trying to land on what I think works the best. I like what I'm doing now, but I did want to add a little bit more randomness to it and have a dice roll involved. So for today, I'm going to try, I don't want to add too much time though. I'm going to try rolling a D2 to determine how many. That way some could get only 1 and some could get 3, but I don't want it to be where any get 0. So if I do a 1 or 2, everybody will get at least 1. So let's just do that and just see how it goes. So we'll do 1 there, and 2 for envelope 2, 1, 2 for 4, 1 for 5, 1, 2. So how is your Tuesday going? I hope everyone is having a great day, that the work week is being kind to you. If you're involved in a work week, I'm looking forward to being involved in retirement. Hope I know it's a little bit away, not actually that far. And the way time flies, it will be here before I know it. But okay, 2 more going here into 1. But for now, it's a work day, and I am pre-recording this. Okay, the final 2 will go there, and so this will bring back a marker, so we can start on envelope 4 next time when we're randomizing that. So, oh, I don't want to close that. So anyway, I do hope you're having a great week, whether you're working or working from home or whatever it is that you happen to be doing today. I hope you're having a good time. All right, so envelope 1 got 3 cards with a total value of 5. And each of those numbers represents $1, so that's $5 going into envelope 1. And this is a, sure everybody can see everything. Did I have a marker out? I thought I did, but maybe I didn't. Let's go with this green marker. This is a shuttle art dual tip dot marker. So we'll just see how this goes. And it doesn't say the color. Doesn't say the color. But it looks green. So we're going to add 5 to this one. This is the Coffee to My Donut from Courtney with Doodle Dollars. The coffee cups are $1. The donuts are $2. So we have $5 here. So we can do these last 2 donuts for 4 and just cross those off and then come back up here and grab a cup of coffee. All right, so now all we have left are coffee cups for $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, $6 left on that one. Okay, let me slide this over here so it's not quite so much in the way. This one got 3 as well for a total of $7. All right, and I don't think, well, we'll see. And this one is from Sassy Ginger Budgets. It's a freebie on her coffee shop. I will link her YouTube below so you can get to her coffee shop from there if you want to check this out. Really cute little bear with roses and ribbons. And I set each rose to $2, so we have $7. So we got $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, $6, $7. Okay, that worked pretty well. And envelope 3 got $5. It's making me kind of afraid for the envelopes in the back because these seem to be getting a pretty good number. This one only needed $1. This is from Tiffany with Saving with Tiffany, and each snowball was $1. It only needed 1, so we will finish that one off. Put that $1 away. So this one saved $20. 5 per row, 4 rows, $20. Let's see, we can go 20, and today is 1/6/26. It's from S1 Daily. It's going to S2, and we're going to roll the 2-sided die to see which binder it's going to go to in my step 2, and 1 equals the peach binder. So it'll go there. We'll set it there and grab the money at the end. Let me see if I have another challenge in here already. I do. I have this one from Budgeting with a Ginger. This is Brittany, and excuse me. Brittany is the sister of Sassy Ginger Budgets, and I can't remember her actual name. It's escaping me. But these 2 are sisters, so we'll put them side by side in our little binder here. So we're going to start this one off with $4. 2, 4, 6, 8, 8, 10, 10, 20, 30, 40. I'm trying to decide if I should make them 2 or 1. Let's make these $1 each. And this was a freebie on her coffee shop. So we'll make them $1 each and it'll save 20. Okay, so we'll color in 4. There we go. Those are nice size for coloring. I like those squares. Okay, so we got 4 starting that one off from Brittany. All right, and this one got $5, so they're still getting pretty good amounts. I'm really concerned about those ones in the back. They probably will. We'll see. This one is from Teacher Mom Budgets, and each square is $1. This is Laura, and I just thought this was really pretty. It's a January flower. We're getting $5 today, so we can color in 5 of these. 5 go into that one, and we'll start on this one next time. All right, yeah. Envelope 5 just got one little dollar, and it needed 2. Oh dear. I think I said yesterday that this one would finish for sure because everyone gets at least $2, but the way I changed it, changed that up. So we're going to add our $1, and this one will stick around for another week, another day, because we do this again tomorrow. This is from Agape Book Club, and yeah, that will save $20, and it definitely will finish tomorrow. There we go. And this one, envelope 6, got $2. And we have just started this one off. It's from Lacey with Blue Kiwi Budgets. And each square is $2. So I think I'm going to leave that one half colored, and I'll just color in a full square for that $2 that we just got. And, whoops, okay, put that down. And this one got 2 cards, but only $2 in envelope 7. But guess what it needed? $2. Let me make sure I didn't leave any rogue eyeglasses up there. I did not. So it needed $2 complete because each icon is $2, and we had 1 left. So this is from Budgeting with Amanda, and we've completed it for $30 total. 30. I can't really see that pen very well, but I guess that's okay. And 1/6/26, and it's from S1 Daily. It's going to S2. Let's see if it's going to go to peach or purple. It's going to go to purple. All right. And we'll pull the money for that at the end. And we used all of the money there, but I do think I have another one lined up in here. I do. We have this one from Trisha with Wild Everest. It was a freebie with an order that I placed on Etsy. And I thought it had a nice winter theme that was appropriate for this time of year. Very pretty. And so each heart, I have not already decided. There's 16. Let's make these $2. Each heart will be $2. So it will total $32. Okay, and we don't have anything left to start that off with, so we'll start it tomorrow. All right, this one got $4 in envelope 8. And this one is from No Bucks Given, Cozy with Coffee. And each circle is $1, so we can color in 4 of those. Okay, there we go, 4 circles for $4. All right, and number 9 got $1. This one is from April with April's Fresh Start. And so we'll just color in one of these little dollars. Okay, there we go. $1 going into that one. And, oh good, the collab has been getting like a small amount each time, but it got $4, and I was really worried it was going to get like $1. So, I should be showing this more often so that you can see all of the participants in this collaboration. It's the 100 Disney Sidekicks collaborators are listed here. If I can figure out how, well, I don't know how, so I probably won't be able to figure that out. So anyway, I'm doing one each week. There are 25 of them. So for this week that started on Sunday, 1/4, I'm doing the challenges that were created by Veronica with Weekly Budgets. And so we also have Steph's on a Budget, Ange Budget and Debt, Pansy Budgets, Angela Marie 888, Becca Can Budget, Budgeting with Lysandra. And the ones highlighted in blue are the hosts. So one of the hosts is Budget with Carly, and then we have Budgeting with a Ginger, the Budgeting RT, the Dramatic Panda, Jessie Budgets, Spooky Budgets, and then another host here is Toria's Budget with Amanda, the Cafecito Budget, Tor's Cash Corner, Saturn's Vault, A Court of Savings, and then another host is Glow with Save with Glow, or Gloria. And then we have Divine Savings Co., What's Poppin' Sunshine, Odette's Budgeting Life, Overthinking and Budgeting, Dawn's Sunrise Budgeting. So I try to get through those kind of fast because I spend too much time talking. But those are the collaborators on this collab, and I thought it was really cute, so I wanted to include it in my savings, but I had a hard time figuring out where, so I just dedicated one envelope in my dailies to these challenges. And this one is worth 50 cents per icon. We have $4, so we can cross off 51, 52, 53, 54. Awesome. So that's, yeah, we can cross off 8 because 8.50 cents is $4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Awesome. So we're making good progress. Hopefully we'll be able to finish this week, but if not, I'll carry it over to week 26. But we did make good progress today on that. And the total that this set will save is $22 for the set when I set the icons at 50 cents each. So, and then I have the next one in there ready to go, and I will just keep the next ones there just in case I finish one early. We'll have something that I can work on in this envelope. All right, so that is our daily minis, and we just need to pay out the ones that completed. And we have, again, $30 for Budgeting with Amanda, $30, and $20 for Saving with Tiffany. Awesome. So that's $50 going forward into step 2 from step 1 based on today's savings. So that's really great. And that completes step 1 for today. So what we have next is some collabs, and I'm super excited. Well, I'm excited for some new ones, but I'm also very excited for, you know, the existing collab I have going on. And let me get everything in order here for this one. Here are the cards that are left. Anyone who is completely out of the game, yes, she knocked herself out. Anyone who's completely out of the game, I put their cards in here so they wouldn't be drawn again because they're out, so nobody should be throwing snowballs at them. They're inside having hot chocolate. You can't hit them with a snowball anymore. So what I realized after I finished on this last week is that Cheyenne had thrown her final snowball and it kept missing people and then ricocheted back and hit herself, which meant that she should capture the $9 that she had left over in her game board because she's the one that took herself out. So I needed to change her amount from 19 to 28, and I need to add this $9 for her because she finished up her board. She captured all of her money. So I'm starting today's round with 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 57, 59, 61, 63, 64, $65. So we're going to take 9 of that, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and put it on Tiffany's board. All right. Probably don't need that today. Okay. So make sure everything is in view. Let me go ahead and grab one of these charms. Well, yeah. Okay. So we're adding $9 here, and that's why I didn't turn her board around, because I need to add the $9 and then turn it around. So let's see. Make sure she finished with the 28 that I wrote down there, because, you know, I could have messed it up. Let's see here. We got 10, 15, 20, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. So we have 28. Let's keep the 5, a 2, and a 1 for the 8, and we'll exchange this for $20. And we'll just put that in the bank and pull a 20. So there's her 28. And now we'll turn her board around. Okay. And that is complete. So now we go back to our bookmark, and we left off with Charlemagne. And so we'll pull out our game board. Let me move some stuff around back here so I can make sure this board is completely in view. And we're starting where our flag is on the board. I think I had these in order, so checking to make sure I had only the right ones. I really need to mix these up. Oh no, I didn't mean to bring hers back in, because we're starting with her. Oh, wait a minute. I did leave it out. Where did it go? Oh dear. Well, this is beginning to be a hot mess. I'm not sure where it went, but there's only one left in here, and there should be one, so the other one, maybe it fell on the floor. I thought, oh, it did. It fell on the floor. I thought I felt something fall. So her other card is on the floor. All right, so these are the cards for today. Here's our little charm, and this whole time I've been rolling a D5, so I'm going to stay with that for fairness sake. And we had stopped here because we ran out of money, but we still have some money spots on here, and she has 3 snowball buckets. She's sitting in perfect position to win this snowball fight, but we'll see what happens. You never know. So 1 for $3. Let me go with this green. So $3 there. 2 and 3. And we'll roll again. 1 for snowball. Okay. So we're going to move this over here and see who this snowball is going to go to. It's going to go to Brittany, right next door here, with Budgeting with a Ginger. And she was out with $1 left, but nobody had thrown a snowball at her. So her $1 is going to go to Charlemagne, and now Brittany is out because she got a snowball thrown at her and she didn't have any left to defend herself. So Brittany is out with her $29. And since she doesn't have a snowball, this is still Charlotte's snowball being thrown at Glow. All right. Yeah, see, we're almost done here. And Glow is out, didn't have any money left on her board, but this is the first time a snowball's been thrown at her since she was out. And so she is still sitting at the highest number with the $40, but now she's out. So Charlotte is still throwing snowballs because Glow didn't have any to throw. Now Charlotte's snowball is going to Tiffany, and maybe everybody was already, I think somebody still had, yeah, Tiffany still has, no. Tiffany has no snowballs. So Tiffany is out. I think Tiffany's been out for a while with this $10 that's left on her board. She had this 5 and this 5 left when she ran out of snowballs. So that $10 is going to go to Charla. And now Tiffany is out. Charla taking people out right and left. And maybe last one standing already. Let's see. Tiffany's out, so Charlotte's still throwing, and there's Tiffany's. I think everybody's out now. I think that's the end of the game. Well, Charlotte's back to herself, and she's got the 10 that she got from Tiffany, and the 1 that she got from Brittany. So those have been added, and we're starting here. Still has 2 snowball buckets and a $2 spot. So we'll see which one gets hit. 1, 2, snowball. So because she's not out of snowballs, she can throw that snowball at, let's see, Brittany's already out. And I think this is probably somebody who's already out. Yeah, Glow is already out. We have our winner, folks. Charlamagne has won the snowball fight. Congratulations. Great job. No, wait. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I'm seeing the back of the board. Yes, okay. So Anna was already out, and Anna ended her game with $24. Dawn was out and ended her game with $17. Lacey ended her game with $30. And Charla, since you're the last one standing, you get to capture your $2 as well, because you would roll around until you hit it. So we're going to just go ahead and give it to you. And you are the final winner. We're going to give you some little stars. And we're going to count and see how much you finish the game with, because somebody else still could have a higher savings on their board. But we will see what you ended up with. Okay. We have 20, 30, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. 39. Let's see. Yeah, we'll exchange this for a 5. Yep, 39. So you missed the high score by $1. So you ended with 39. But you were the last one standing. So I'm going to keep your board facing forward for now. And put your card in there. But I think the highest amount. So Brittany finished with $29. And Michelle, I believe this was Michelle, Ladybug Budgets, yeah, finished with $37. Tiffany finished with $27. Chris Cross Budgets, finished with $25. Maribel with Mint Doco finished with $30. And Tara with Lifted Up and Living finished with $26. And Glow finished with $40. So Glow got the highest savings. And Cheyenne with Simply Made finished with $28. So I have this like last one standing. Make sure I do this right. Is Charla May Budgets. Most saved is Glow, right? Save with Glow. Maribel. Mint. Doco. And then the first one to save all their money on their board was Michelle with Ladybug Budgets. And the first one out was Maribel. Most saved was Glow. Last one standing was Charlemagne. There we go. That's the results of the snowball fight, and we have saved all of the money on all of the boards. Thank you so much to all of you amazing creators. Let's go down the list one more time. I know I've said everybody's name today probably, but we had Anna with Anna Banana Budgets, Dawn with Dawn Sunrise Budgeting, Lacey with Blue Kiwi Budgets, Charlotte with Charlotte May Budgets, Brittany with Budgeting with a Ginger, Michelle with Ladybug Budgets, Tiffany with Saving with Tiffany, Chris with Crisscross Budgets, Maribel with Mint Dough Co., Tara with Lifted Up and Living, Glow with Save with Glow, and Cheyenne with Simply Made. So this was a really fun collaboration. I really enjoyed playing this game. And let's total up what we saved, just out of curiosity, because I don't know. We'll need a little more space before I go knocking everything over. Okay, I'm going to leave my little winter icons there and try to get this where it's not too much of a glare. So we had 24 for Anna, 17 for Dawn, 30 for Lacey, Charlotte was 39, Brittany was 29, and Michelle was 37, Tiffany was 27, Chris was 25, Maribel was 30, Tara was 26, Glow was 40, and Cheyenne 28. So this collab saved, wow, that's amazing. That is amazing. Let's write it on here. I don't know if everybody can see that, but $352. $352, and we completed it on 1/6/26. I can go back and find when I started. It was like the beginning of December. And this is from step 3, collabs. So it'll go to step 4, which is awesome because we did our step 4 binders a few days ago, and they take a lot of cash to do the long-term savings that are involved there. So this will fund us for next week at least, maybe 2 weeks, so that we can do those long-term savings in my green and gray binders. So I am super excited and very grateful for all the hard work that went into creating this collab. Thank you very much. So I'm going to put that there, and I'll pull this all out later because I'm already at 35 minutes and I wanted to do 2 collabs. And I might still be able to, because one of them is I'm going to pull this in front so it cuts down the glare. Saving Survivor collab hosted by Maddie with Floating Funds. When I saw Survivor, I'm like all in. It's one of my favorite shows. And I mean, I used to do like commissioner of Survivor fantasy teams, you know, competing against each other, picking who you think's going to do what and who's going to get voted out and collecting points. Yeah, I think I have seen every episode of Survivor ever. So this was like no-brainer. I need to do this because I love it. And here are the 36 creators who have created challenges for this collab, and each one will have their challenge played each week. So we're currently in week 1, and the challenge that everybody is playing is the one from Maddie with Floating Funds, which is this one, which I'm terrified of. I have never done the timed number elimination challenge. I've seen Kimmy with Bayesian Girl Budgets do it, and she loves it, but it looks very nerve-wracking. And so now I've watched a few people who've done it for this challenge, and everybody's like shaking afterwards. And I'm like, oh dear, I probably should leave it till last, which I'm kind of at the last here. So I'm going to do that today. We'll see how that goes. And everybody has said, pick your team, choose who you want to team up with. And my heart immediately went to Team Brittany, or as Dawn called it, the Ginger Snaps. So, and I've heard other people say that since. So I'm Team Ginger Snap. I've been watching most of these creators on this team long before I started filming videos. Like, many of you are my inspiration for even having a video, and have inspired some of my savings behaviors and habits. And I really appreciate you. And what I love about something like this is there's a lot of people on here who, I play challenges from, or I've watched their videos. And then there's also people on here that I had never seen before. And then when I download somebody's free challenge from Coffee, I go watch their videos because I want to support them and I want to see what they're doing. And I really enjoy the variety within the community. And so this is really exciting. And this is going to be really fun. I like the variety in the games in here. There's some that are really intriguing. And all of them, I'm sure, will be really fun. And the fact that there's the competition, so that's always really fun. And so I'm going to be on the sidelines cheering on Team Brittany. And I need to buddy up with somebody. So, well, if I don't accomplish the challenge, so like, for example, on this one, the rule is, so to be safe from elimination, you must mark off 28 numbers in a minute. So if I don't do that today, then if Team Brittany is the one that goes to elimination, then I would be up for elimination. If Team Brittany is safe because another team had more people who didn't accomplish the task, then I'll also be safe. So that's how I'm playing this. So like, even if I don't do it, if my team is safe, I'm safe. But if I don't do it and my team is in jeopardy, then I'm in jeopardy. And at that point, I would pair up with somebody else who's in jeopardy. And then if they go out, then I'll go out. So that's what I'm going to do. But this is very exciting. I'm going to read through this real quick. I know that this video is getting long, but I want to give credit to all of these collaborators, at least, every once in a while. So we have Maddie with Floating Funds, who is the creator of the collab. And on her team, she has Kimmy with Bayesian Girl Budgets, Laura with Teacher Mom Budgets, April with What's Popping Sunshine, Taylor with Tailor Your Budget, and Maribel with Mint.co. And then you have Team Kim, and it's led by Kim with Budgeting with Kim. And on her team is April with April's Fresh Start, Ashley with 4 Dizzy Birds, Becca with Becca Budget 777, Pam with the Mrs. Champion 1, Sheila with Gen X Budgets. Then we have Team Stephanie, led by Stephanie with Savvy Girl Saves, and her team includes Christelle with Divine Savings Co., Lourdes with Brooklyn L Saves, Ange with Ange Budget and Debt, Jenny with Simply Living Saves, and Joe with CBA Mom Saves. And then we have Team Tracy, led by Tracy with Savings with Tracy, and her team includes Amanda with Budgeting with Amanda, Michelle with Hustle and Flow Co., Victoria with Victoria's Budgets, Kristen with Keeping It Crispy, Chris with Crisscross Budgeting. And then we have Team Brittany, that's led by Brittany with Budgeting with a Ginger, and it includes Dawn with Dawn Sunrise Budgeting, Anna with Anna Banana Budgets, Lacey with Blue Kiwi Budgets, Vicky with Pink Plum Budgeting, and Kimmy with Kimmy's Corner. Then we have Team Norellis, led by Norellis with Norellis Budgets, and her team includes Steph with Overthinking and Budgeting 1, Terry with It's Not Too Late, Jacqueline with Budget with PJ, Pansy with Pansy Budgets, and Trina with Hippies, Puppies, and Kittens. And so that's the lineup. And each week, one of those creators will have their challenge as the game of the week that everyone will play to see who accomplishes the goal and who is at risk for elimination. So that's the concept, and it's great. I love it. It's perfect. So what I'm going to do, set this aside, and I'm going to turn this over for lack of distraction. I am going to I'm going to use this marker. Mostly I've seen people using 2d6. I think I will do the same. I'm trying to think of ones that will be easy to read fast. Let's see. I don't know. This is a decision. Maybe I'll go with these two. Okay, so I still have this money left over. Let's see what we have left over after we finished, before I go further. After we finished the snowball fight, we still had $20, $30, $35, $40 even left in our collab fund. So depending on how I decide, I guess I should decide that before I do this crazy rolling time thing, is what I'm going to save. I've seen people save just count the balloons that they weren't able to cross off and save the total number of balloons they didn't cross off. Some are saving the total that's left on the balloons that they didn't cross off. Some are saving 5 for completing it, or just 5 for doing it. So I'm not real sure, but I'm going to, unless the number's too crazy, I'm going to save the value of the balloons that remain after I'm done marking off the ones that I roll, unless that number's too crazy. So if that number's too high, then I will add the two numbers together and save that value. So here, let's say if it's over 30, then I'll add the two numbers together. So I'm going to write that down. 30 plus equals, add numbers. Okay, that's my, otherwise I'll save. Okay. Okay, I am nervous. Okay, right now my timer is telling me that my video is 45 minutes long, but I'm going to stop that. I started doing that because my videos are so long. I'm like, I don't know how long I'm talking. That's the problem. So I'm going to bring my timer down, and I don't know, with all the glares, if you'll be able to see it. Let me see if I prop it a little bit. Does that help? Here. Let's give us more space. Set that off to the side. Set 1 minute. I don't know if you can see that, but hopefully you can. It kind of looks like you might be able to. And then I'm gonna roll and mark. And I have never done this before. I just have seen people do it, but it is nerve-wracking. So here we go. Start. Oh wait, it didn't start. Start. Okay. 2 and 1. 2 and 1. 3 and 4. 6 and 5. 5 and 3. 1 and 3. 4 and 2. 4 and 3. 4 and 1. 5 and 1. 6 and 1, 3 and 3, 2 and 1. Let's see, 1, 6 and 1, 6 and 1, 6 and 3. There's a 3, 5 and 3, 5 and 4 and 6, 6 and 4, 5 and 1, 1 and 4. Okay. I don't know if I get to mark that one off, but I didn't, so I'm going to say no. 4 and 1 was left. Okay. Well, that was fun, and I have no idea what's left, but let's take something of a completely different color. Let's use red. And I saw somebody putting dots on the one they counted, and that was helpful because I can not keep track of what I have and haven't counted if I don't do that. So I'm going to count the ones that have a green mark through them, and then after that I'll mark the ones that are remaining to see how much money is still on the table, which looks like it might be quite a bit. Anyway, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 32 pop balloons. Are there any green that don't have a red? So I'm at 32, 33, yeah, see, I would never be able to count this. 33, I think 33. Yay, 33, I did it. Okay, 33, and let's see what's left. We have a 6. The thing is, I have a bunch of big ones left. A 6, a 5, a 2, and a 2. There should be, just go ahead and 6 plus 5 plus 2 plus 2. 6, 5, 2, 2, 4. Oh yeah, I'm already at 37. 5. Any 2. Did I miss any unpopped balloons? We're at 44. I think I got them all. If you see something that I missed, because it's so much easier when you're watching it than when you're doing it, but if you see something that I missed, feel free to shout it out in the comments. I do not mind at all. I would appreciate the help. Okay, so it's $44 remain. Oh, this red marker has had its day. Okay, so I'm going to save $8. Yeah, that marker is done for. I'm going to save $8 on this challenge. But I did accomplish the rule. I met the requirement, so I'm super excited about that. That was a lot of fun. Thank you, Maddie. $8. So I'm going to put this back up here. Whoa. And try not to knock down everything I have going on. Oh, okay. It's fine. Everything's fine. Okay. Yeah. So we need $8. I'm going to break down this 10, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we'll say 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have 8 going in here. And I have next week's challenge printed and ready to go. And I think what I'll do is just put this one to the front now, put this one to the back, and put the money in the back. All right, this will be my savings survivor. Oh, I guess I have a money pocket. Oh, you know what else I'm gonna do? I'm gonna use the A6 version of the dashboard because it prints with both. So, well, no, because that's gonna be too much. I'm gonna write it on the the list of collaborators, which is still down here, that for week 1 I saved $8. Yep, I think I can fit it in here. That way I'll keep a tally of how much I saved for each week on this collab. Put the money in the envelope, and there we go. So that's Savings Survivor. If you haven't downloaded that, I recommend it. It's a lot of fun, and this is going to go on for, what was it, 37 weeks? So that's a lot of fun to be had there. And like I said, I've seen a lot of the games downloaded, as many or most of them. I still have more to do, but it looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. And then I'm not going to start this today because next week I should have a lot more time to introduce a new collab, but this is a collab I'm going to introduce next week. So my collaborations to save cash day, I'm going to start this collab that's called the Together collab, which is why I'm doing it, because that just the idea, it says we are individual colors, but together we make a beautiful community. And I think that's a great sentiment. So this was on Anna's coffee shop with Anna Banana Budgets, and she had it there for free, and she had each of the dashboards included, and it was mentioned on there it was a road to 400. So this was probably from sometime earlier last year, maybe. I don't really know. There wasn't a date in coffee, or at least I don't know how to find it. So I don't know when this was published. But I thought it looked really cool and I wanted to do it. So I went ahead and printed it out. And it includes challenges from Budgeting with Kim, Anna Banana Budgets, the Mrs. Champion 1, Happy to Save with Hannah, Gen X Budgets, Budgeting with Lisa, and CBA Mom Saves. Although I couldn't find Joe's challenge, and I have 2 from Budgeting with Kim. So I put the second one from Kim in that spot that was supposed to be for Joe. If anybody knows where I can find the one from Joe, let me know. But anyway, I thought I would just do this collab for a little while, and because I think it's really nice. So I will link everybody below just in case anybody wants to go download those challenges or follow those creators. And I will also link everybody who's in this challenge in case you want to go get the future challenges, get this one that we just did, and follow those creators. And then I will also have everybody from the Snowball fight linked below. So there's a lot down there if you want to go check out the description. And I'm going to take what's left here from my collab, since I didn't move on to that other one, put it back into my ready to play envelope. So we'll have it for next week when we play the Survivor collab and when we start the new one. I have something else that I'll probably be adding to this one too. So we'll see how that pans out. But that is our collaborations for today. That was a lot of fun. Thank you, everyone. I just wanted to be a reminder to everyone that real change can happen one step at a time. It just takes a little bit to make a big difference eventually. So just keep going, keep growing, and I appreciate you. Thank you for being here. Bye.